Welcome to Newosphere. My name's Gordon Burke and I'm spending the day here with Natasha Zuvela from Shine On Camera, and Natasha does some magnificent work helping others really present themselves in their best light on camera so that they can get their message to the world, which is really what Newosphere is all about. But Natasha's got an amazing story, an inspirational story. She's written a book called The Crocodile Effect, which I've read, and it's spectacularly good. And we'd like to share with you some messages today from, really what's brought Natasha to this point. She's had a fantastic career. She's inspiring, millions of people in her work. Her face is renowned and recognised all through Europe and Australia, and she's been very, very gracious in sharing with us some of her, unique messages and her inspiration. So Natasha, welcome to Newosphere. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Gordon. It's wonderful to be here. I'm looking forward to having a great conversation with you, and hopefully we can inspire people from our chat today.
Yeah, terrific. Thanks. So tell me something about what brought you to Shine On Camera.
Wow, it's a bit of a journey. Where do I start? We could be here for hours. I suppose the obvious question really is that, starting in television and have been doing that for now well over 15 years, working in Australia and also internationally as a TV presenter. I still love doing that, and I still do TV presenting, but what I love even more is empowerment. And my empowerment journey, as you know in my book, is really what makes what I do today even more special, because it's not just about being the face of a TV or a company on the television right now. It's more about how can I use my empowerment and love for empowerment and serve other people. And that's really where Shine On Camera evolved from, is mixing my love of personal development with my 15 years of international TV experience, and then blending those two together. And that's where Shine On Camera evolved. Great. And there was actually a story when I was 10 years old. I only just thought about this the other day. I started going over to my neighbour's house and doing her hair and makeup as a 10-year-old, because she couldn't afford to go and buy makeup and get her hair done. So my mum's a hairdresser, so I'd go and take my mum's hairdressing kit and makeup and go over to her house and do her hair and makeup and get her ready for her church on Sunday mornings. Wow. And I didn't realise this. I've been making people feel beautiful on the inside and outside as a 10-year-old child, loving watching this woman just feel so good about herself, because she felt like she valued herself more. She was taking care of herself, and I've been doing that since a 10-year-old child. So now I'm doing it in a much greater sense. Now I get the best makeup artists in, or people that are brilliant at that skill, but it's been happening since a 10-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just loved the feeling that I gave her just by making her feel beautiful about herself.
And what a lot of people won't know about Natasha is that you're actually a DeMartini method facilitator as well. So in terms of doing personal development, you are dedicated to developing you.
Yes, absolutely. That's doing a lot of John's work, Prophecy, the trainer's course, Breakthrough a number of times, and the facilitation course. That was like mind-blowing, because I thought I'd cleared out a lot of stuff, and then I did that course. I was like, wow, there's so much more that I had. Another layer, and I was like, what led me to John's work is because I had a challenging upbringing, in the sense that I'm grateful for the experiences now, but really struggling with abuse as a child, and not really sort of knowing my repercussions of that, later on in my my later teens, early 20s, is, feeling depressed, suicidal, taking drugs, and really trying to escape a pain that I didn't understand, and tried to numb out. And as a result of that, that led me to personal development, because I couldn't understand why, I had a great career, but I still felt deep down that something was really missing, and missing in a big way. And when I discovered and recalled those memories, that's when it really started to hit home, and I felt that, you know, the only person that's going to change my life is me. And that's where personal development really kicked in. And I just thought, well, I'm just committed to do whatever it takes to work through those issues, because I'm not meant to be going yet. I'm not supposed to be checking out just yet. And that's where my love of personal development came from. And not just through changing my own life, I started helping others. And that's where it really the biggest transformations came in, is when I saw the value I was adding in other people's lives. So it was an interesting journey, to say the least. But I'm, as knowing John's work, so grateful for it, because if I hadn't experienced those things, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, and I wouldn't be able to really serve in the way that I am serving. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people assume, that it's, you know, maybe I have this amazing life in working in television and then, you know, but really, you know, going back the beginning of my life, it's been a challenging one, to say the least, but I'm grateful for it now. So
Thanks, Natasha.
thank you. Thanks for your time. I
Thanks
loved
for sharing
it. Thanks.